I'm about to give you 5 really important principles, action steps, clarities. Get your freaking notepads. You're going to want to take notes on this. Keep it front and center. Ask any questions you got. I want you to leave clear about this. These 5 principles came directly out of a closing conversation that I had recently with one of my superstar clients, someone who made multiple 6 figures in 6 weeks and then did it again in 2 weeks. And at the same time, experienced what it was like to struggle to make money. So she experienced a wide range of experience. And in our final session, we were debriefing what had helped her sustain her success. Not just do it once, but continue it. So again, this is fire. Get ready. The first teaching is to welcome the breakdowns. They are inevitable. You cannot do anything to prevent them or avoid them at all costs. That is not how we live. And changing your lifestyle, claiming the life of your dreams, creating a 7-figure business doesn't mean that you will never have breakdowns. In fact, the thing that distinguishes those who are consistently successful in sustaining their results is that when breakdowns come, we get excited. Like, ooh, what wants to be seen here? How do we want to show up around this? What's the next growth opportunity that's coming my way? Because guess what happens after breakdowns, y'all? Breakthroughs. Like, breakdowns are a really good sign as long as you are willing to stay in the game, right? If you use the breakdown as an excuse to opt out, you're done before you start. Do not go into business for yourself. Close the business you have. If you use breakdowns to take yourself out, you're in for a hard ride. But if you can welcome the breakdowns and choose to claim them as part of the gift of your life, of your business, of your growth, ain't nothing gonna stop you ever. As you are welcoming your breakdowns, remember to trust. Trust your process. Trust yourself. Trust God, source, the universe. Trust that the breakdown is guiding you to even better things with even more grace and ease. The second principle is to prioritize things that feel good and set boundaries on things that don't feel good. One of the first exercises that I ever experienced in this work was to make a list of all the things that I was tolerating in my life. All the things that didn't feel good, basically. And y'all, there were a bunch of them. We are culturally attuned. We are trained to self-sacrifice. We are trained to accept less than what we want. If you build into the foundation of your business something that you actually hate to do, you are going to hate your business and you will break it. You will break it with your hatred. And then you'll wonder, why is it breaking? It's because you're doing something you don't want to do. And this shows up at the micro level as well as the macro. This has to do with hiring. This has to do with letting people hire you. This has to do with the activities that you choose to put on your plate versus the ones that you delegate. And when it comes to sustaining exponential growth, sustaining 7 figures in your business, it is your responsibility to raise the standard on your alignment, pleasure, and joy in every choice you make. It can be tempting when someone is offering to pay you a lot of money to do what you do, to say no if it's not a fit. And I am telling you right now, like out the gate, when it's like, I could take this money and get paid to do this work that I kind of want to do, that's a no. Like if you have to talk yourself into it, that's a no. I am absolutely, there is nothing I am more certain about. If you will let yourself say no to the things that are not in alignment for you, you will create the space for things that are perfectly in alignment for you to come in. And that is what will make your business, by definition, sustainable. Because if it feels good to you, you will continue to want to show up for it at the highest level. Building on principle 2, principle 3 is about taking fast action when you know things, right? So when you realize this isn't working, you take action on that immediately. When you realize, I really want to work with this kind of client, I want to do this kind of work, you take action on that immediately. When you look at the breakdown that's happened in your business and you realize you need to bring in some cash, you do that today. Today. Someone on your team isn't right for you. You've been coaching them through it. The fit is not there. You know you're not getting the result. You've given them 3 chances. It's still not changing. Let the person go. This isn't really meant to be an instruction to be cutthroat so much as it is to be unapologetic about your standard and to recognize that realizing the standard is one thing, taking action on it is essential to bring that standard into form. And if you drag your feet and you're still I'm like, maybe one day I'll make this better. What you're doing is actively taking action to perpetuate the toleration, the old pattern, the thing that you're not a full yes to. Again, that will break your business. These 5 principles are like 5 principles to sustain exponential growth / 5 danger zones, things to make sure you avoid. The 4th principle to sustain massive change is to claim your power. Every day, all day. This is a moment-to-moment practice, a moment-to-moment decision. This is the thing you cannot get lax about. You cannot go to sleep on. You can't take a break from. It might sound a little daunting, but it actually feels really good to be your true, big, powerful self all the fucking time and never quit. Never take the invitation to play small. Because when you are CEO, when you are literally boss, you have got to play that role full out. And you can only do that when you are fully occupying the real estate of your body, the real estate of your knowing, the real estate of your confidence in your decisions. Once again, most of us are not taught to do this. We are not given good models for doing this. So if it feels a little glitchy for you at first, that's fine, that's normal. The important thing is that this has got to be your priority, that you are unapologetically, consistently devoted to showing up as your full, most powerful self. Every day, all day, like it's your job. Because it is. The 5th and final principle to making and sustaining exponential change in your life and business is staying true to your vision. Many of you are here to effect radical system-level change. You're here to build movements. You're here to literally transform the way that people think and react and show up and treat one another and the world. The level of change that you facilitate means you can't be following someone else's rules or paradigm. The nature of your work is revolutionary. The nature of your work is radical. That means that the systems and structures that you build into your business are going to be radical and revolutionary also. Chances are no one's ever built a business like you're going to build. Chances are no one has ever made the choices about team or possibility the way that you are. That's a sign that you're on the right track. And you know that you're on your correct track, not just a correct track, but yours, because it resonates with and aligns with your unique vision. So, welcome the breakdowns. Raise the standard on what feels good. Allow yourself to choose what feels good and prioritize that. Take fast action. on your yeses, on the things that feel good. Take fast action on your no's, the things that don't feel good. Own your power like it's your motherfucking job. And stay true to your vision. You do these 5 things, you make them habits, you own the shit out of these things, and you will always and forever, I promise, make and sustain exponential change.
Everything you want.